All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Philly Carnage here with another 5-year rebuild in Madden 21. Today's rebuild, we're going to be taking over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Prior to starting, we got a couple things of housekeeping to do. We got one trade to make. We got to send Ngakwe to the Minnesota Vikings for a 2021 second round pick and a 2022 fifth round pick. Of course, this is automatic. The Vikings will accept this trade. Unfortunately, the next trade that would have to be done would be sending Ronnie Harrison to the Cleveland Browns for a 2021 fifth round pick. But they will not accept this one. I don't even believe 3 picks later they'll accept. Correct. So they will not accept this. So fortunately, we're not going to be able to make this trade, but to keep it as real as possible, what we will do is we'll release him along with Leonard Fournette. So there goes Fournette. And like I said, to make it as realistic as possible, at least starting off, Ronnie Harrison, another star player, especially young talent, has been wasted here in Jacksonville. So we're going to have to cut them as well. Now, coming in looking at the roster for the team, got a base 77, 79 overall offense, and a 76 defense once we made our cuts. Roster-wise, start off, we got Minshew Mania. Garner Minshew, 24-70 overall out of Washington State, backed up by Josh Dobbs and Jake Luton. Halfback-wise, Chris Thompson, Paul Armstead, and Devine Zigbo. Receiver-wise, we got DJ Chark, D.D. Westbrook, Chris Connolly, who was out all last year, so it'll be interesting to see how well him and Minshew connect. Keelan Cole, another one, but Laviska Shenault Jr. out of Colorado. Really want to see him get involved in this offense early. So we will most likely be moving him up into the slot. And we got Colin Johnson, the big wide receiver out of Texas. Little bias there. Big Texas fan. Terry Godwin and Michael Walker. They'll be lucky enough to make the practice squad, maybe. We'll have to see about that. Tight end, we got Tyler Eifert, James O'Shaughnessy, Josh Oliver, Tyler Davis, Charles Jones. Very deep in the tight end room. Left tackle, we got Cam Robinson, 71 left tackle. It's 24. We got, hopefully we can see some more improvement in him, get him up high 70s, low 80s. Left tackle, we got Andrew Norwell, 28, 83 overall, getting up there in age. Hopefully we can keep him for this entire 5-year. Right tackle, we got Brandon Linder. Same thing, 28, 87 overall. He's on his last year of his deal, I believe. So hopefully we'll be able to go and lock him up, keep him up for the remainder. Right guard, AJ Kane, 74. Willie Richardson Jr. We'll have to take a look into that, see experience points, all that. Yeah, there's a 7-point difference in overall, but Willie could end up getting that bump up there. Right tackle, we got Jawan Taylor. solid right tackle, 70 overall. He's only 22. High ceiling for him. Hopefully get to low to mid 80s. Left end, Josh Allen. Really surprised they haven't found a way to get rid of him yet. 23s, 83 overall. Right end, Chase on 2174. He has some good ceiling on him as well. Dwayne Smoot, 2570. He's mid 20s, so he won't really get much playing time over Chase on. Defensive tackle, very deep room. Honestly, don't know how we're going to go in there. Devon Hamilton, he's going to get himself up there pretty quickly. Honestly, we'll probably run him without Woods initially to help him develop quickly. Left outside linebacker Leon Jacobs, 69-24. He's got good speed for a linebacker, but overall wise, not the greatest. Middle linebacker, we got Joe Sherbert from the Browns, 26-82. He'll be a solid piece for this defense. Hopefully we can get him to develop a little more, but can't really guarantee anything. Right outside linebacker, we got the Miles Jack. Another solid defensive player, 81. He's only 24. Most likely we're going to see him here for the foreseeable future. We got DJ Hayden, CJ Henderson, rookie, 76. Great looking cornerback. Hopefully we can get him developed. Maybe catch some dev traits. He is a hidden dev trait. We'll figure out what he gets here in at least at the end of the season, if not a little before. Trey Herndon, Sean Melvin, their cornerbacks are old until you get down to the bottom, but so most likely that's going to be a place to focus on. Gerard Wilson, 73, 26 years old. Strong safety. We got Josh Jones now after having to cut Ronnie Harrison. So really the defensive back room, it's looking a little thin. So hopefully we can find some gems in the draft. Kicker, we got old Josh Lambo, superstar kicker, 85, 29. Hopefully we can keep him, maintain him for a while with that 96 kick power. And Logan Cole there is our punter. All right, so here we go, week one. Setting the season goal. Really, we're rebuilding. So 4 wins, 7, make the playoffs. Playoffs are definitely not happening this year. Definitely, absolutely not making it. So we're going to go conservative here. We're going to go at least that 4-win mark here in year one of the rebuild. All right, here we are midway through year one. Currently sitting at 3-3, third place in the division. Good thing the AFC South all pretty much still there. Titans have 1 game up on us. Looking at the stats halfway through the year, Gardner Minshew, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Positive note, we're on the plus side. Rushing Chris Thompson, 82 for 270, no touchdowns. Armstead's putting in 3. Receiving wise, we got Chenault leading the way at 326, 3 touchdowns. DJ Chark, 3 and 5. DD coming in at 275 and 1. Defensively, Miles Jack leading the way. No tackles for loss. Leader on that, go on Chase on, sitting at 12. Sacks, Even Bryant, 3.5 interceptions. We got 4 with Sean Melvin. Looking at contracts here, D. Westbrook, 3 years, 28 million. Not a bad contract. Definitely want to keep him here. Al Woods, he wants that 1 year for 6.5. We'll have to come back on that. Finally, we'll come back. DJ Hayden, 1 year for 5 million. It's not hateful. We got the cap room, at least until. So he wants more money. We'll most likely come back, re-sign him for that 1 year deal till we get our cornerback room set up. Keenan Cole, still not sure. Cam, we're definitely coming back. Yeah, we got a couple back here that will come back and work on once they're available to re-sign. But yeah, like I said, definitely come back. We're going to re-sign Hayden for that 1 year deal. He doesn't want too much. And finally, Cole, Thompson, it's going to be more of a sit back, see how everything comes out later on here this season. All right, here we are at the end of season 1. Finished absolutely horrible. Finished 2-8. Finish out the year. Looking at stats, of course, the very last place offense and the 23rd defense. Garner finished 36, 27, and 11. Still, that interception number, double digits. Like to see that lower. Rushing, absolutely nothing. And of course, we have injuries off, so we have the full team. Chris Thompson, just under 600, 4 touchdowns. Armstead, 236. And, it's sad when, over 20 snaps, your quarterback leads with 0.4 average. Receiving, DJ Chark, 8 and 9. Shanat, 8 6. Eifert, 7 and 6. D.D. Westbrook, for a number 2, not bad yards. It looks like he was played more in the slot when he really wasn't. Defensively, Miles Jack, 124, 5 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, 5 picks. Joe Sherbert coming in 118, 11 TFLs, 3.5 sacks, and a pick. DJ Hayden up over 100, 4 TFLs, and Gerard Wilson, the last 100 tackler, with a pick. Sacks wise, Kayvon Bryan 6.5, Chase on 4, along with Josh Allen. Picks, Miles Jack 5, Melvin at 4. Like to see more out of our defensive backs, but it is what it is. Looking at the yearly awards, Trash Bisky wins the MVP. Come on, Madden. I thought you fixed yourself from back on 20. Thought we were past this. Looking at AFC, Cam Newton's your best quarterback. Miles Jack, best defensive player. Offensive rookie went to Joe Burrow. Defensive rookie, Logan Wilson. Very underrated linebacker. I know personally I wanted Philly to take him late in the 3rd, but he was already gone. Best quarterback went to Tannehill. Must be nice to get the best quarterback when all you do is hand off the ball. Best running back, Nick Chubb. Best receiver, Humphreys. Best O-line, Mitchell Schwartz. D-line, Myles Garrett. Linebacker, Von Miller. Miles Jack coming in at number 4. Best DB, Kareem Jackson. And the best kicker was Butker. Looking at dev trades to end the year, offensive, Shanat came out as a star. Defensively, Henderson came out as a superstar. See where that came out at. All right, not exactly sure when he got that, but he ended up getting it at some point. Take it. Miles Jack. I don't think he was a superstar, but there it is. He got his superstar dev for being Defensive Player of the Year, and he actually had a Pro Bowl appearance. All right, so jumping in here to free agency, we do got 2 bids out there. One for Tariq Cohen. Could have went for one of these bigger guys, Kamara, Kareem Hunt, Phillip Lindsay. Trying to go and keep the money down a little bit based off of the scouting that I've done. There's one that I really like. Hopefully we can get him in the second, maybe even the third. And bringing in Sidney Jones, giving him the second chance since Philly has let him walk. 78-star scheme fit. He'd be a great addition to that cornerback room, especially with DJ Hayden walk. All right, cool. So we got both of our free agent signings. Gonna go finish up this scouting, and then we'll get right into the draft. All right, so we have back-to-back picks here. Draft at number 6 and number 7. At number 6, we're gonna take Tyler Porter, middle linebacker out of Georgia, had a very outstanding combine. Hopefully, help there bring our defense back up to.
The Jaguars.
So 73, we've reached, even with that solid combine. Number 21 in true talent, and we took him at number 6. Not a great way to start off this draft. Here we go with our next pick here at number 7. Got a few different things to look at. Definitely, hopefully in the second round, with one of our 2 picks, we'll be able to grab Roman Basket. He was graded at a 3rd round pick, but his 1st round talent. Looking at it, we're going to look at taking Clayton Davis out of Auburn, a power rusher, as early first round talent. Decent combine, 40s, 4.7. See where this one actually takes us.
The Raiders.
All right, so again, according to this, we reached, but only about 1. 75 overall. Very, very big dude. 6'5", 279. He'll help out our defensive line. And with our 2nd round pick, we're going to keep building on to our defense, bring in Rodney Nance. Strong safety, 22 out of Ohio State.
The Raiders.
And there we go. He's number 11 in true talent, 74 overall. We got him there at number 39. Here we go. We're going to take our jump, take him early 2nd round for our halfback, Roman Basket. Came in projected 3rd round pick, but he's sitting at mid 1st round talent. We can get him here almost midway through the 2nd. Power back out of Notre Dame, and we got him. He was the number 10 in true talent, hidden dev trait. Hopefully he can actually get our ground game running after the loss of Fournette and our running back room being absolutely horrible last year. All right, here we go. Start of the year 2 offense for the most part looks the same. We do have Basket, 75 hidden dev, backing up Tariq Cohen defensively. Still everything the same. Jacobs did go up a dev trait. That was one that I forgot to mention. Sidney Jones here as cornerback 2 as our new addition. Other than that, team looks roughly the same. We have went up overall. We're now an 80 overall with 81 offense, 80 defense. So let's get into year 2 and see how much we have gotten better. Hopefully it's not as bad as last season. All right, so week 3, even though we are sitting here at 0-3, Rodney Nance has one up a depth trait. He is now a star. All right, here we are at the halfway point of season 2. Currently 2-4, third place in the AFC South. Looking at the stats so far at the halfway point, with the number 18th offense, which is much better than 32, and the 24th defense, which we remain the same. Looking at it, Gardner Minshew still roughly the same as he was in year 1 at 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Rushing, Tariq Cohen, 351. Baskin putting out 210 and 1 touchdown. Receiving wise, got DJ Chark, 340 and 3. Westbrook, 273 and 3. Shinot, 250 and 1. Defensively, Joe Sherbert leads the way this year. 44 tackles, 2 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, and a pick. Miles Jacks isn't too far behind it at 41 tackles, 2 TFLs, 1 sack, and a pick. Sacks, we got Clavon Chase on 4.5, Josh Allen at 4. Picks, a little spread out, but it's still down compared to where I want it to be. Looking at contracts, of course, we're going to bite the bullet and keep DJ Chark here for the remainder of this rebuild. Tyler Eifert, he's 30. He's going to start hitting that regressing. He's only a 77, so definitely look at letting him walk. Hayden again wants a 1-year deal. See how well he performs. Let's say 4 picks. He'll get that deal. Leon Jacobs, he's been solid for us. Bump that up to 4. See if he'll take that, which he does. So that's good. We got him locked up. Our punter, we'll come back. We'll sign him. Willie Richardson, in 1.5 years, he's went up 5 points. So he's been growing steadily. I haven't really seen anything from a Zebo, so if anything, he might get re-signed for depth. But yeah, we're going to let him walk. We'll see how Wilson does here towards the end of the year. And like I said, 4 sacks from Hayden, we might be able to go and lock him up for another year. All right, here we are sitting at the end of year 2. 83 overall, 84 offense, 83 defense. Seeing improvement. We finished 7-8-1, third place in the division. Looking at stats, we got the number 19 offense and the defense. That's cool. All right, so Gardner, 38, 22 and 10. Still roughly the same as last year, if I remember correctly. 20. All right, so touchdowns are down, interceptions down 1, but yardage is up. Still want to see more touchdowns, for Gardner. It might start being looking at one of the times that we might have to look at a replacement. Rushing, Cohen came in, big bump from him. 9-15-7. Baskets putting in 6 and 6. Receiving wise, Shinot balled out this year, breaking over 1,008 touchdowns. Westbrook at 8 and 5. Chark at 8 and 5. Eifert, for 30-some years old, 5 and 2. Not doing too bad defensively. Miles Jack took the show from Sherbert. 118, 3 TFLs, 2 sacks, 3 picks. Sherbert still over 100, 102, 7 TFL, 6 sacks, and 2 picks. Leading the sacks, we got Josh Allen at 8, Ason at 7.5 picks, DJ Henderson at 4, and if I remember correctly, I said about Hayden. He had 0. He is not re-upping his deal. Looking at end of the season rewards, Aaron Rodgers as your MVP, which is much better than Trubisky. AFC, you got Mahomes. Defense, Demario Davis. Rookie, Rashard McLeod. Rodney Nance is our defensive rookie of the year. Hopefully, that might be able to bump him up to a superstar dev trait for getting that. We also had Clayton Davis coming in at number 3. Cam, Nick Chubb. Fournette went to the Bills. All right. Best receiver was T.Y. Shanat coming in at 7. Offensive lineman Quentin Nelson. D-line Myles Garrett. Linebacker was Demario Davis. Schobert coming in there at 10. Best D-back Rasul Douglas. And the kicker was Justin Tucker. All right, so in free agency here, we're going to place one bid. Looking at the draft board, tight end is not a strong suit. So, I mean, we could have went for Mark Andrews. There's no bid on him. $37 million compared to same age. Yeah, 9-point overall difference, but he only wants 25. So we're going to place that bid on Njoku. See if we can bring him in here to Jacksonville. All right, here we are. Draft recap. Overall, solid draft. Every single person that I took was their true talent was, greater than where I actually drafted them. Went 3 free safeties. Just try to fill up some depth there. I might actually look at moving some possibly to corner, but Josh Pace really interested to see him. Rookie out of Tennessee. He's going to do well there in our cornerback room. All right, here we go. Halfway through year 3. Currently sitting 3-3, tied for first place in the division. Granted, nobody has officially taken over this division since we started this rebuild. Looking at stats halfway through, we got Gardner Minshew, much better year, 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Tariq Cohen, 325-5. Baskins, 99-2. Receiving, we got Njoku, 441-5. Shanat, 350-2. DJ Chark, 280-2. And DD sitting at 183. Defense, got Miles Jack leading the way, 55 tackles, 2 TFLs, 1 sack, and a pick. Sacks, we got Clayton Davis sitting at 1.5. And interceptions, Joe Sherbert leads the way with 2. Looking at the team from last year, Baskins came out as a star, fortunately. Defensive wise, Miles Jack, superstar X Factor. That happened towards the end of last year. I just honestly forgot to even bring it up. Other than that, team's growing. Defensive wise, getting a little more color there. As far as, you got the red, the gold, the silver, getting rid of the bronze. Beal being a rookie, hopefully we might be able to get him up in dev trait at least once. We are now a 84 across the board. So there's some improvement there. Looking at contracts, we're going to keep Brandon. We want him here for the rest of this rebuild. If Lambeau will take it, he only wants 1. Maybe we can grab him 1, 2, finish him out. And of course, he wants more money, but superstar, understandable. Andrew, we want to keep him. Just throw him there on a 3. And he wants more money as well. Taven, he's been a solid defensive tackle for us. He wants 2, that'll put him at 28, and he wants more money. Everybody wants more money. Sidney Jones has been pretty solid since we brought him in here. Hopefully, he won't try to bend us over backwards since we did give him another shot. And of course, he wants more money. Jawan Taylor, we want him. Let's keep him. Finally, we got somebody. Gardner, if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's definitely getting re-signed. If not, might have to let him walk. The two receivers, they're gone. Hunter, we'll see. We can always draft more. Yeah, like I said, the guys that we tried to get will definitely be back for them. But yeah, other than that, let's get back into this. Get to the end of year 3. All right, here we are, end of year 3. 5-11, bottom dwellers of the AFC South. You know, teams in 85 across the board now. Looking at stats, Minshew had his best year, 3,800 yards, 31 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Cohen down year, 727 and 6. Baskins putting in 450 and 5. Gardner, 163, adding 2. Receiving wise, Shanat, 950 and 6. Njoku, big time free agency signing, 880 and 13. Chark, 840 and 6. D.D. Westbrook, 6 and 4. Defensively, Miles Jack, 121. Joe Sherbert at 120. 7 TFLs for Jack, 8 for Sherbert, along with 5 sacks for Jack. Sacks-wise, Josh Allen led the way at 7. Sacks are out there. I would like to see more from the D-line and not as much for the linebackers, but sacks, I'll take them. Interception, CJ Henderson, 3. Sherbert is 3 as well. Looking at yearly awards, you got Patrick Mahomes winning the MVP. AFC, you got Mahomes. Garner finally breaking the top 10, coming in at number 10. Defensive player, you got Myles Garrett. Keith Snead wins your offensive rookie of the year. Defensive rookie, Shaquille James. Devontae Beal coming in at number 3. Best quarterback was Mahomes. Running back, Chubb. Adam Humphries, for the second time, best receiver. O-line, Ronnie Stanley. Myles Garrett. Jaylen Brown, Will Parks, who is now a Jet, and Tyler Bass taking best kicker. All right, checking out our dev traits, we do have a new shiny red X Factor in Joe Sherbert, however you say his name, and Leon Jacobs is now a superstar. As I said, this defense has improved tremendously. Just imagine what it would be still with Ngakwe and Ronnie Harrison. All right, looking at it, we skipped out on free agency just due to the fact that nobody, for the most part, an upgrade. Here in the first round of the draft, it's a little torn. We need a new defensive tackle since we lost ours due to free agency. He wanted to go sign with a new team, so that we're going to bring in Jamie Toon. He's 23, good size, big run stuffer from Auburn. We're going to bring him in
Patriots are now
as the number 1 pick in the draft. We got him at number 6, 79 overall. He's going to fill a much needed hole there in the middle of our defense. All right, here we go. Early bye week this year. Currently sitting 1-3, bottom tied for bottom dweller of the AFC South this year. Once again, stats early on. Minshew looking fantastic, almost 1,000 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Don't know how you only have 3 touchdowns in 4 games, but I'll take it. There's 0 pick. Rushing the ball, Tariq Cohen, and Baskin all but the same, except for Cohen has 3 touchdowns on the year. DJ Chark and Westbrook both over 250. Chark at 2 touchdowns. Shenault just under 2. Defensively, we got Miles Jack leading the way, 2 TFLs, 37 tackles. Sacks so far, been pretty spread out. Picks, 4 picks total. Yeah, it's still that work in progress. It's only year 4. Hopefully we can turn this around, make the playoffs, at least wild card. Contracts for year 4, Miles Jack. He's definitely getting the bag.
This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game.
Whatever he wants, he's gonna get. He's been a powerhouse. Josh Allen, same thing. Lock him up. CJ Henderson, same thing. He's gonna get the bag. Wherever he wants, he's gonna stay. Shenault, he's been pretty solid. Had a couple of 1,000-yard years. Keep him here, along with Chason. Keep him. Yeah, I don't know. See what DD does for the rest of the year. See if we want to keep him back for one more year. I know we got some young guys here on the roster. Cohen, see how well he does. I know it's a split backfield, so I can't really just be like, oh yeah, get 1,000 yards and you'll get it. But we'll see overall how he does at the end. Whether or not he gets a contract extension. All right, here at the end of year 4, finished 8-8, tied for first place, but we did not have the tiebreakers at all. Finished overall 3rd place in the division. End of the year stats. Finished 22nd in offense and 10th in defense. Minshew played fantastic. 36th, then 36-10. Rushing, you got Tariq Cohen, 8. Definitely going to go and continue to keep him here. 7 touchdowns. Basket, all but 7 and 4. And we might actually let him walk. Get majority of the carries to Basket here in the final year. Receiving wise, we got DD putting up 9 and 13. He earned himself a extension. Njoku still great signing free agency for us. Defensively, Miles Jack continues to be big, bringing in 114 tackles, 4 TFLs, 1.5 sack, 3 interceptions. Sack-wise, Josh Allen leads the way with 9. The number 1 pick in last year's draft, Jamie Toon, racked in 8 as a nose tackle. Miles Jack led the way, 3. Still disappointed in our secondary. Really like to see them be the ones to lead the way for the interceptions, but so far this rebuild, it's been all about the linebackers. All right, so yearly awards, Cam Newton, who is now a Falcon, wins the MVP. AFC, you got Patrick Mahomes, Gardner Minshew at 7, Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, could never pronounce his name. He got it. Offensive rookie, Darius Rutherford for the Patriots. Defensive rookie, Jimmy Toon. Hopefully that's enough to get him a dev tree. Best quarterback was Mahomes. Running back was Mixon. Allen. Offensive line, Quentin Nelson back on top. D-line, Myles Garrett. Toon coming in there at 7. Linebacker, you got Darius Leonard. And we didn't get anything for that. Best DB was Chidobe Awuzie. And best kicker was Dustin Hopkins. All right, here we are at the start of year 5 of the 5-year rebuild. Team is currently an 86 overall, almost a 10-point overall increase since we started. Offense sitting there at 87, defense in 85. Looking at our team still the same as last year. Big addition was bringing in KJ Hamler, who is now a 86 superstar. And in the draft, we decided we'll try it up. We'll see if what was really missing was a fullback. So we got Beltrain, hidden dev fullback. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can end this rebuild the right way and at least make the playoffs once. All right, coming in at the halfway mark of the season, we're sitting at 4-3, big divisional game versus the Titans. Looking at stats on the year so far, 30th in offense. Minshew 13-3, touchdown interceptions, 1,600 yards. Rushing Roman basket, almost 505. Receiving wise, we got our new young receiver, Dominique Young, 450-4. DJ Chark, 360-4. Hamler has been a big disappointment so far. Only 3, no touchdowns. Defensive wise, Miles Jack still leads the way as normal, 5 TFLs. Sacks so far, Josh Allen at 4, Toon sitting there at 3. Interceptions, Henderson leads the way. Finally, a defensive back up there at number 1 with 3 picks. All right, here we are. Year 5, finally made the playoffs. 10-6 with the Division 1. Looking at end of the year stats before we get into this playoff game, got Minshew finally breaking that 4,000 yards, 34-5, possibly in the MVP conversation. Rushing, you got Basket, almost 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Receiving, you got Njoku leading the way, 9-14. Dominique Young, almost 9-8. DJ Chark, almost 9-7. Hamler, 7-1. Not, he got laid down. He, wanted to see how well, other players would do, and he produced at least 2 scores, but still not enough. Miles Jack led the way, 119. 9 TFLs, Schobert and Beal, 103. Sacks, Josh Allen, 11.5. Toon coming in at 6.5. Interceptions, Rodney Nance surpassed CJ Henderson, who stayed there, stuck at 3 interceptions on the year. Nance with 6. Looking at yearly awards, Lamar Jackson was your MVP. Gardner Minshew up at number 3 in the conversation. Lamar at 1, Gardner Minshew at 2 for offensive player. Defensive player, Patrick Queen and Miles Jack there at number 3. Brandon Sharp was number 1. Terrence Presley at number 2. Defensive rookie of the year, you got Kevin Gary. Best quarterback was Lamar. Best running back, Mixon. Wide receiver, Duvernay. Rodney Stanley, Joey Bosa, Jaylen Brown. Rodney Nance was your best defensive back. And the best kicker was Joey Slott. Here we go as we enter the playoffs, hosting our first playoff game. Once again, did not want to do that. Go back to the sim. Big third down, and we didn't get him, but we held him to 3. See if our offense can do something. Now we're not looking good so far, down 6. Gave up that touchdown there. Slowly driving. There we go. We came back with a touchdown, but the Titans marched right back down the field. Down 20-7. We have some Minshew magic here in the wild card. 27-14. Still not looking good. It could be a one and done. 30-14. Titans are just manhandling us. Almost mid 80 defense can't do anything. Fourth down, we're going to come in here, try to convert. If not, if we can score, fantastic.
Nothing to lose now. This to go for it.
Looking at the play options, we're going to go wide, shallow cross. All right, and we got could have Chark here.
On fourth down, Minshew. The open man. Shark, it's complete.
There we go. Get that first down. Minshew's not having a good day. 35 passes already. He's thrown 3 interceptions after having an MVP caliber season. You know, finishing number 3 in the talks. All right, third down. We're coming back in. Got to keep trying to convert here.
Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Really would like to at least finish with a score on this one time coming in. There you go, David Njoku with the big catch down to the 1. Hopefully the computer can punch us in for us, which they did. Onside kick. Yeah, we don't do those here. And that's it. That's it for us. Finally made it to the playoffs, and we lose big time. 44-27. It was a good run, but unfortunately, we didn't make it out of the wild card. But appreciate everybody, tuning in for this additional video to the Madden 21 rebuilds here on the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I'll have more of these coming in the next couple of days. Kill that like button. If you got any comments, leave your comments. Let me know what I could be doing better. Give me some suggestions. Or whatever. Comments are always good. Likes are great. Definitely, if you're new, subscribe again. As you've seen the entire time during this rebuild, down in the bottom right-hand corner, it goes through all my socials. Feel free, follow them. Follow me on Twitch at Philly Carnage, Instagram Philly Carnage TV, Twitter Philly Carnage. Again, appreciate everybody stopping in, taking time out of their day to watch this video. Next rebuild will be another NFC team. I got some more content that I got planned out coming for the channel. For the third time, I know it's repetitive. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like, leave a comment. Until the next video is out, Philly's out.